we're here with
Sam. I'm 21. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I'm single.
and
Julie from Miami. I'm 21 and I'm single as well.
okay, perfect. All right, so we have some questions for you guys today. First question is,
Okay. Would you agree that women are judged primarily on their looks and their femininity?
Absolutely, I will.
Okay.
Are judged on looks. What was the question again?
Looks and femininity.
Definitely. At least here in Miami, I would think so.
Okay.
Because a lot of the guys
And fellas are pretty much judged on their status and their income.
For sure they are. At least in Miami and
Judge,
these major
yeah.
cities, yes, they are.
judge, I mean, kind of a little bit of both, but yeah, for the most part, I think it all
You know
kind of
they
goes
are.
on like looks and like
Yeah,
your
that's-
income.
she
you
needs
know,
it to
like
look good, too.
everything.
Okay.
No, I mean,
all right,
I
let's
feel
keep
like
You
they
know,
kind of
that's
connect
kinda
to each
what-
other. Like, how pretty is this girl and how much is this guy making?
yeah.
At least
But
in
then-
Miami.
there we go. Now, just to make sure we're on the same page, meaning when you're on South Beach and you're out with your homegirls and everybody, and you see a dude and he pulls up in a Lambo, you see a Rolex on his hand, and all of that, and he looks like he has some status, everybody's liking him, feeling him. He might not be the best looking dude, but I bet you and your homegirls are paying him attention, right?
Not really. No. I feel
Oh.
like, again, living in Miami, you're used to that. You're used to guys kind of driving Lambos, trying to look a little rich or whatever.
So it's
But
a standard.
Yeah,
I
you're
feel
like,
like
is it
sometimes,
his or is it a
yeah,
rental?
sometimes you.
I was just about to
you think
say
they're
that.
trying to show out.
If that nigga's out showing off a Lambo, she knows he rented that Lambo.
Yeah, like
Because
for
the
the
niggas
most
that
part.
really got 'em are
There's
too
a whole
busy
lot of
working.
rentals here in Miami.
All the
so let
niggas
me
I know
tell
with cars
you,
like that,
it
they're
could
too
be
busy to
rentals.
drive
Okay,
them.
so you know how to see through the bullshit, what you're saying.
Kind of thing.
Basically.
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
like, yeah.
Okay.
Because
But
you're
you
from
do,
here,
but you do
you're-
agree that men are usually judged by, you know,
Yeah.
by that.
It's-
And
yeah,
women are
it just
usually
depends.
judged by the look.
Looks, yeah.
Okay, cool.
definitely.
So next question, with that being said, what would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? And keep in mind, we're talking about
Looks.
from a guy's perspective.
From looks, I'm not gonna give it. I would give it a 9, 8. It just depends. Okay,
Okay.
everybody has a.
A 9 or 8? All right, no.
I'll say like
okay.
a 8 or 9.
Very
I don't
little
wanna
room
be
for
too-
improvement.
I don't want to
Okay.
be too.
So you're almost
cocky. No, I
perfect,
feel
is
like
what you're
a
saying.
no, definitely not.
A
I'm not gonna
9
be cocky
is
with
1
it.
point away from perfect.
No, a 10 is perfect. 9, there's
that's
definitely room
only
for
one
That's what I
point
said. A
variation.
9
It
is
just
1.
depends on everybody's point of view.
All right.
From
Her
a
turn,
guy's
her
point
turn.
of view, yeah.
Because you'll be
That's
here all
a
day
whole-
with that shit.
I
You
love-
gotta have to bring out the
That's a whole
calculator,
other
do the
thing.
square root.
I love
Carry the
myself,
one.
definitely.
On a scale of
10.
1 to 10, what would you rate yourself?
Oh, I said I love myself, definitely a 9 or closer.
But
Okay.
from the perspective of the guys,
So you
the
think
guys,
guys say, yo, she's 1 point away from perfect, is what you're saying?
When say me, yeah.
oh shit.
But he's,
No,
she's
going
paid-
off of looks,
paid-
yes?
Yeah,
Off of looks.
Yes.
Yes, an 8 or a 9.
All
I
right,
think there's
perfect.
always,
So both
yeah,
is a
I
9.
would be
I feel like there's room for
just because I have like my
but-
little insecurities. So
Oh.
I know, like, you know, like right now we're looking a little crazy, right? We're at the beach, we've been sweating all day. But like, you know, when you get dolled up nice and you go out at night with a nice little outfit,
I
you
do it.
we're nice and
Anyway.
I feel like it'll be a nice.
Next question.
Okay.
Okay. Describe your relationship with your papi.
Your dad.
Papi.
Your dad.
Well, since you
Papi,
asked
like
them about
dad?
the 1 to 10 to rate themselves, what about rating
We're
the
gonna
guy?
get there. We're gonna get
Like with my dad?
there. Yeah, she's like, my dad. Yeah, your dad, your father. She's fine.
Probably
That facial expression, did you catch that?
like a 7 or an 8.
No,
No.
not the number. Just describe
Just
it.
describe it.
Oh. This is a little awkward. Me and my dad are personally not too close. That's all I'm gonna say.
Then let's say it like that. We're not too close.
Okay.
Okay, you have way too much time to think about it.
I've grown more of a relationship with my dad, but I'm super close with my parents, both of my parents, mom and
So
dad.
currently.
Yeah,
yes.
currently.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna go back over here, and the question is, how much money annually does a man need to earn to match your 9?
Your looks.
If
over
you're a
that.
9, if your looks are a 9,
Oh,
what
okay.
does his earning potential need to be a 9 in your book?
I mean, I don't know. I personally make my own money, so when I go
That's not what I'm asking you. For a guy to be considered a 9 to you, what does he need to earn?
at least what I make, which is around like at least 60 or 100K.
So 60 to 100. That's a big range.
That's a big deviation.
That's
but
Give me a-
around
there's
what
some
I
people
make.
that only make 40 a year, so that's like literally adding another
There's a
salary.
huge
All
between
right,
60
then
and
I'll
100.
help you level up. I'll help you level up. You're gonna get to my level.
I like that. I like that.
And what kind of work do you
Invest
do?
in my mixtape. Go
What kind of work
ahead.
do you do, by the way?
I got really early into cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Nice. In other words, she was dating the dude that put her on. All right, same
No.
question.
No,
She
Hey,
said,
you
I'm
would
joking.
be
I'm joking.
surprised.
She putting the
No.
niggas on. She putting the dudes
Definitely
on.
not. Don't. No.
Okay, she's putting
This
the dudes
girl
on.
is definitely not. Damn, that's a good question. I honestly don't know. And it was crazy because we were just talking about that. We were like,
You said you were
like,
9, so how much does he have to earn to be considered
yeah,
a 9?
but you guys are talking 9 not just based on looks. I'm not talking about based on. I definitely want to make more money.
No, we're talking about a man compared to a woman. So we
Okay.
established the women it's looks,
All
and,
right.
and you said a 9.
So, guys,
for a man
income
it's
to
status
match.
and income.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
exactly, for him to be a 9.
Ooh, I don't know.
I mean, if
Yeah,
I could
this
put
was in the
in
same range
guys,
like the 80
One at-
to
one at a time,
100K a year, and I feel like that's decent. There's always
That's not
So
bad.
that's a better range
80's
than
not,
60
no,
to
80's not
100.
bad. 80's not bad.
You know, I
That's
feel
like
like
6,200 a month. That's not bad.
You know-
6 G's a month.
And you know
that's
what?
I can always get more,
That-
but I'll
Yeah, like
keep
the
it
guy-
at
but a
that,
9
yeah.
could be more,
I'm
so
not
that's-
gonna be like happy about it. You could be like, as long as you guys could go together. Like, if you're gonna help me make money some way somehow, you guys could level up your money. That's fine. But if you're just gonna be making like 40K a year, but you have potential of making 100K a year, all right, that's good, So it doesn't have to match my 9. I'm not going based on just of income. That's just how bitches here in Miami think of it nowadays.
You know what's really good
They're
about
looking-
your range? What's really good about your range is it actually makes sense based on your metrics. If you judge yourself at an 8 or 9, then judging a man
There's always
to
room for
a,
improvement, guys.
if you judge yourself as an 8 or 9, and then you judge a man that's an 8 or 9 as the 80 to 100K, that kind of makes sense.
There's always room for improvement.
She's
I'm
still
not
getting
just
the
gonna go
better.
based
She's
off
still
of
getting the
income.
better of that deal though, because if she's an 8 and the man's an 8, his 8 is gonna continue
Increase.
to
Exactly,
to
that's what I'm
increase.
saying.
Your
You
8
guys gotta
isn't.
grow together. Like,
And
if
once
it's
again,
just
how
gonna
old
be
are
yeah,
you?
but I feel like
I'm
that's how
20.
it's supposed
I
to
think
be.
The female's age is not gonna
I think
increase.
it's
And
her
you're
20.
21.
Yeah, but I
21.
feel like that's how it's supposed to be. Like a guy's usually supposed to make a little bit more. Be
No, that's
more,
not what I'm
like,
saying.
the
What I'm
alpha in
saying
the
is, what I'm
relationship.
saying is, if you're an 8 in looks and he's an 8 in earning, every year his 8 in earning is gonna go
Oh,
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
where-
looks are not gonna go up.
Yeah, your looks
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
goes
yeah.
down.
So you're
with
still
time.
getting the better of the deal. You put the pussy on him, get him hooked, and then you're good. You got a retirement plan. All right. So
Okay.
next question.
Okay,
No arguments here.
No,
Stay,
no, go
stay,
next question.
stay over there. Stay over there.
No, the question. I need to hear the question. Right.
Right, but still there. So the next question is, how essential do you feel that fatherhood is to developing well-adjusted, happy, successful people?
That's a fun
I feel like it might be because you have an example of what to go to or what not to go to. Like, I know like certain things that my dad did, I wouldn't want my husband to do, and certain things that he did do, I would want my husband to do. But I don't know, it depends.
But it helps your
Yeah.
barometer, is what you're saying. It helps you to
Yes, it
have.
it definitely does. Because
a-
I'll be
a
like,
map.
these are good traits in a man,
Exactly.
or these are traits that I wouldn't want.
Same question.
Literally
Okay.
exactly the same thing. So, like for example, my relationship with my dad has always been great. There's been you give me little ups and downs or whatnot, but for the most part, like my parents have been together for like 30, 35 years.
So you know what
I
marriage
still
looks
remember.
like.
I know what marriage looks like. I know like that's like how girls say that's like the first true love of your life. Like my dad is the number one man in my life over anybody till the day I die. He dies. Like anything, it's him always. You get me? So I
No,
kind
of
of always
course.
see like every trait that he has. He wasn't always perfect. I'll give it that. But as a natural, like I've grown up with the love of my dad. So I think I would definitely look for that in a future husband or boyfriend.
And the
whatever.
follow-up statement?
There's a follow-up statement?
Yes. She said that it's very important to
follow-up
have.
statement to that. My dad.
No,
said-
not yours. I'm gonna say it. What I'm gonna say is this: you have agreed that having a father figure in your life is very important to the development of an individual, right? But you also stated that you don't have necessarily the best relationship with your father. So, are you admitting that you might have some not the best development?
I wouldn't say the best development because I had a great stepfather. However, my dad's the type of
There it
guy
is.
that he
Right.
made a lot of money. He's attractive, and you know how guys are.
So you did
He
have a
went
father
through women,
figure.
He like did what he did in his early years. I don't judge him for it, but if I'm looking for a boyfriend, that's not exactly what I'm looking for.
But you did have a father
Yeah,
figure
but if you're
in your
looking
life.
for a rich boyfriend, that's something you're gonna have to deal with.
I'm not looking for a rich boyfriend.
No, I know. I
Because
said
I'm
if.
personally making a lot of money.
No, I understand that.
myself.
That's my point, though. That if is there. When you're dealing with
Okay,
extremely
yes, I
successful
guess
men,
if I see a guy like that, I'm like, okay, you have all this money, but you're gonna put me through certain things that the money's not worth.
exactly.
Definitely.
Because there's two components you're gonna have to take into consideration. One, he's gonna be extremely busy, and two, he's
And
gonna
two,
be
he's gonna
most
have all
likely
these
dating.
women.
Either he is dating multiple women, or
For
you're gonna
sure.
constantly be in competition with multiple women.
Exactly.
They're gonna try to take your nigga, so
Exactly,
it's
yeah.
one of those things that are gonna happen. But here, the next question, because you've been having too much time to think about your answer.
So she gets the next
So
question.
right, so next question is, do you think that attractive women can genuinely be friends with men.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind,
Oh, yeah.
real friends, what friendships actually means.
So a
Not
woman to be
like
friends
you're
with
cool.
a guy.
Not you're
Does
cool.
she have a boyfriend?
You're
Or are you
actual
putting in
friends. Doesn't matter if she's single or not. She's attractive, which means dudes want to fuck her. Can she have male friends?
Platonic male
I
friends.
Platonic male friends.
No, you could. You definitely could have that. It depends. Like, if you're in a relationship, there's a matter of respect. So if you're gonna be like, for example, a friend, like how we're friends, you're gonna be like two girls. I know it's different, but like example, like you're going to the beach together, you're going to go drinks together. If I'm in a relationship with a man and I have a male best friend, I'm not gonna be doing a whole bunch of things that I would do with my female best friend. It's just a matter of respect. But I could definitely have male friends.
But he would
like someone I
smash
could
you.
count
He
on.
would smash you,
No,
though.
not all guys think that way though. That's just the way you're thinking about it. Not all guys.
No,
think
I have
that way.
female friends.
Yeah, exactly. I have male friends. I have female friends. She has male friends. She has. If anything, I feel like there's even females that get along more with men than they do with women. A lot of bitches nowadays, especially in Miami, are fake.
That's a whole
lot
nother
of girls-
episode. But
yeah, that's a whole nother episode.
That's a whole nother episode right there.
But in general, no, I definitely think you could have. It just depends on like it. I mean, if you're
She's thinking too much. Get her, Lajay.
comfortable with that.
Can attractive women have male friends?
That's just a hard question.
Platonic male
They
friends,
have
meaning no
platonic
sex
male
involved.
friends, and the
Yeah.
male friends are attracted to them. That's what you're asking.
They can't help it. If she looks good, she looks good. You can't turn it off.
Then I feel like no, because I would be disrespectful to my boyfriend.
It depends. That's what I'm saying. But if you have, if she's single, are you talking about if she has a
It
man?
doesn't
and
matter.
she's not?
It doesn't matter if she's single.
No.
The
If-
dude
It
is
doesn't
attracted to
matter.
her
No, if I've been
regardless.
friends with a guy for 3 years and I just meet a new guy, but this guy, those 3 years, he had to make a move on me and it never went that way. And if I have a
No,
boyfriend,
hold on. You're
friends who were
confused.
never
Hold on.
friends.
am I
You're
confused
on
with the question I
Let me
read?
ask the
Repeat it to
question.
me.
Yeah, when I say
Let me ask
friends,
you a
hold on. When I say
Okay.
friends, I mean like legit, genuine friends.
Okay.
Like how you guys are friends.
Yeah.
You would never fuck each other. You see what I mean?
No,
Like
Wait,
even if
have
you were
you guys
lesbians.
fucked each other?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I have to
I didn't
ask.
ask that ahead of. Yeah, it's possible.
No assumptions here. Nope.
I know it happens.
It's
but
possible.
no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
That's just a hard question. Honestly, no, I think you could be friends with. It's just a matter of respect. Like if there goes again. Now, if you ask me the question, can a guy have a female best friend? I would think so. Again, some girls are jealous. Some
Straight
girls are
guys.
not.
So
I
much
would a
straight
straight
guys
guy have a yeah. Again, respect. You're not gonna be going out to dinner with her when I'm working and you're doing like you're gonna. You get me? Like I don't know how to
This is
explain
weird.
it right.
This is weird.
No, I think so.
Next question.
I
I
think
don't-
she's more hopeful. She's a little more realistic.
However, about
I think we have to
that,
define.
I
Hopeful.
feel like-
You're
Hold
hopeful.
on, hold on.
You're more hopeful.
I think we
Yeah,
need to define
but
friendship
I
is
have
the
something
problem.
to
Yeah,
add to
that's why I
this.
said platonic.
I feel
friends.
like, okay, but how do you know you're not thinking of it as a friend and he's just thinking of it as I'm being nice to her because I'm trying to get
He
into her
is.
That's
But
But
exactly.
goddamn,
that's
if
what
y'all
I'm
been
saying, like-
friends
That's why I
for
said she's
3
more
years,
realistic.
Guys still
Yeah, no,
fucking
guys
go
think
3-4
differently, that's
years.
true.
If they want you, they want you.
That's
They
true,
pretend
that's
to be
true.
Certain
nice
guys,
to you,
certain
they're
guys.
gonna- But that's
Yeah,
how it
but-
is.
Certain guys. I'm trying to.
I guess it just
I'm trying to
depends.
establish
Certain
from the
guys.
very beginning.
Some guys,
depends
We
on the
fucking or
friendship
not?
is.
Let me know, cause
some guys, okay, you say no, and they'll be like, okay, this girl's
True.
cool. She's meant to like, she's good to have a friendship with.
one day she'll
But
get
a lot
drunk
of
enough.
guys will be like, okay, yeah, one day
Yeah.
she might just give
Yeah,
in
she's
to
gonna
it.
come complain to
Yeah,
me
but
about her
okay,
boyfriend.
but
How
nah,
good
if
of
a
a
guy's
friend this
thinking
is.
that long for 3 years of being friends and then maybe one day turns something, you should have made your move a year ago.
Yeah,
if
years
it's
ago.
3 years and we're
Okay.
friends and I have a boyfriend, then you better know we're just friends. Now, if you're gonna be thinking 3 years, you're gonna make a move
All right,
on me
hold on.
eventually, nah.
She brought up
Sorry.
boyfriends, so the next question is: your idea of the perfect man would be a lover and a friend, or a guy that is distinctly your lover and separate from
No,
friendship?
lover and friend for sure. But I mean, okay, wait, Dan, you see now I'm contradicting myself. Hold up.
This is your best friend?
Because
Oh, that's my claim your best friend now.
We think differently. I respect your point of view and I respect
Because I
All
mine.
think
right,
I
go
just-
ahead.
I'm
What's her
interpreting-
answer? Hold on, what's her answer? What's her
I'm
answer?
interpreting the
What was the
question a little
question again?
different.
The question is, your ideal man would be someone that is a lover and a friend, or someone that those two things are distinctly separate. He is your lover, he is not in any way your friend.
No, a man has to be your lover.
No, he has to be your lover and friend because if he's just your lover, okay, when things get tough, what's gonna save that relationship? What saves that relationship is the fact that this is my best friend above anything.
Yeah,
like
but-
there's no one in the world that I prefer over this guy.
Right,
these
but
questions are hard.
but as a friend, you're putting a completely different type of pressure, responsibility on him.
That's
He doesn't
how-
want to
that's
hear
not
about
what-
what's going on at
That's
like
not
your
what I mean,
work.
though. I think
doesn't
he's
wanna-
my lover before he is my friend, but he's also my friend while he's my lover.
Right,
you know
but
what I mean by
is
that?
he like gonna go to the mall and like
course he's gonna
Go
go to the
shopping
mall.
with you.
Like, babe, you like these? What's up?
Of
You like
course.
these? Of course.
I think
it's
your
just-
expectations
we're
are a little
inter-
unrealistic.
We're interpreting
No, I've had
the
this
question
before and it was
differently.
great.
I'm gonna stay home and I'm gonna play
I think-
video
All right,
games
let's
or
hold
something.
up. Let's
While
reverse
you
the
go
roles.
shop.
Let's reverse
I'd rather
the
give you the
While
money
you're
and you go
so-
shop.
Okay,
Yes.
but while
And
you're
show me
home,
what
I'm
you
gonna
get
send
when
you some pictures.
Nah,
Like, do you like
let's
these or
reverse
do you
the
Yeah,
like
no, that's
these?
fine.
One at a
That's
time.
fine.
One at a time.
But I'm gonna be looking at the pictures like this. Yeah, babe.
All
Yeah,
right,
babe.
you might be playing 2K.
Yeah, baby, yeah,
but
sure,
for
sure,
me
sure.
as a
No,
girl,
No, no, I like that.
I'll be
Whatever.
happy that I'm wearing
Yo,
these
you're
so my guy
feisty.
likes
How much
these.
tequila have you had thus
No,
far?
we haven't had tequila today.
It's
I'm just
Memorial
worried.
Day. We
You
stay
know,
your breath.
we're definitely a little.
No, you've been drinking
A
something.
little what?
I
No,
thought-
dip-
Oh,
you know,
that's
but-
not
Chocolate drink.
mouthwash.
You
Yeah,
seem like
guys,
the
that's
responsible
We
one.
had some wine, that's it.
Some wine?
Oh,
Some
shit.
wine and a little bit
And
of
but
The
this,
evidence.
this bottle of wine looks empty.
I,
A little
Listen,
wine.
before
some
I
wine?
go,
Yeah, but
before I go, remind me to make you a wine suggestion. There's a wine I want you to try. It's the fucking bomb. Okay, so next question is,
those are hard questions.
Listen, before even getting that question out, really, the people need to see what this 8.5 or 8/9
no, we'll get
looks
to that. Yeah, niggas gotta wait. Patience. All right. Next question. All right. So, would you prefer some of a very high valued man's time or all of a low quality man's time?
What?
some of a high value man's time.
Contradiction.
Why?
She told me she wasn't looking for a rich man. Very, very high quality is rich.
Okay, I'm not looking for a rich man, but I'm also not looking for a man that's like way below what I am, that couldn't put me onto anything.
Oh, she's trying to say
that-
she's very, very, very high quality woman.
Yes.
I like how you
Okay.
snuck
She put
that in
herself as an
there. I like how
8 or
you snuck that in there.
She put herself as an 8 or 9.
Okay, I'm making a certain amount of money. I have certain knowledge. So why would I be with a guy that's below this?
Hold on, I have a question
I'm
about
honest.
that. So you're conflating, you're combining the fact that you making X amount of dollars and having certain types of knowledge makes you a high quality woman, correct?
Yes.
All right, now I have a question about that. Here's a simple yes or no question. Do you think that when men look at women, they say, wow, she makes a bunch of money, she's so sexy?
Absolutely, they
All
do.
right, so
the
therefore,
same way that
therefore,
girls do, they do
hold
too.
on. Therefore, someone like Oprah or someone like Lizzo, who probably weighs 300-400 pounds, and have all these dating issues, but are rich and have millions of dollars, guys should look at that and say, wow, she's so sexy. Versus a woman who could work a job at McDonald's or be broke, but look like Kim Kardashian or something.
Okay, I'm not saying that's the case. Do I look like Oprah?
I know.
I was just about to
you
say
just
that.
said-
I was
you
about to say
contradicted
that.
yourself.
I gotta disagree.
Do I look like Oprah?
I gotta disagree. I gotta
You
disagree.
contradicted yourself.
How did I
You
contradict myself?
you specifically said that men look at women who make a lot of money and say that they're sexy, that they're attractive, just because they make a lot of money.
Yeah, but the
or
looks have to be
knowledge.
there. That's the part
Yeah,
that you're
that's-
missing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Say
saying.
that
Yeah,
because you
it's a little
didn't put
confusing.
the statement before that she was like 300 pounds. And she
Yeah.
doesn't. You just said that it was a woman making a lot of money.
Okay, so all right, so let me clarify that assumption then. Let's take away that assumption. On one hand, you have a woman who makes a lot of money, and on the other hand, you have a woman who doesn't make a lot of money, but she is really sexy body-wise, just physically. Which one do you think a man is going to consider as more attractive?
That depends on the guy and what he's after.
All right, look.
If
I'm
he's
gonna
after
listen.
leveling up,
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna clear all this shit up for all you motherfuckers right now. Okay.
Men care about looks first.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna clear all this shit up for you right. Listen, I'm gonna clear all this shit up for you right now. How much money that a woman earns does not add anything to her attractiveness. Period. It doesn't. Right? But hold on. There's a caveat. Hold on. There's
It's a nice plus.
I have a rebuttal.
Hold on. There's a caveat here. Now, if a man is like independent, he's successful, he's making his own money, he's gonna have very little concern for how much money a woman is making. If two girls are both at 8, but one of them is making 80,000 a year and the other one is making 25,000 a year, the one that's making more money is not more attractive than the other one, but she might be a better choice because she's not a financial strain on him. Now, as to what she was saying about making money and having knowledge, personally, I would find value in that. Not because she's making like all this money, but because she can like help me make some goddamn money.
Yeah.
So at that point, I give a fuck because I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, I could flip this and flip. You see
I was
what
saying
mean?
it just in terms of attractiveness. Though. Like she said that, hey, women find
Yeah, just
men
in
attractive.
general, no. In
Yeah.
general, what a woman earns has nothing to do with
Okay,
her
no,
attractiveness.
then let's go back
Open
to that
it.
statement.
Open
No,
this.
hold up. Now
Open it.
let's go back to that statement. All right. guys can find women like walking down, especially you're here at the beach, girls are in bikinis, you look at damn, she's fine, and then you start talking to her and she's stupid as fuck, has no potential to her. So if you guys are just going based off of first impressions, what does everybody look for? Looks. Now if you guys start talking to a person, get a feel for them, you can tell whether they're driven, you get me, they're motivated to do something with their life. If you're working at McDonald's, that's fine. Do you have a plan on what are you gonna save your money from working for McDonald's to do something else, or what are you gonna do? There's people that I met that are beautiful, especially again, there's beautiful girls here,
especially
fake
where
as
you
fuck,
live. Especially where you live.
Yeah, I'll say this. What you just said.
They got some finance dumb
like
bitches.
a lot, you just have to.
There has to be some form of an initial attraction. I agree
Yeah,
with that.
like-
Yeah, especially for men though. Whereas for women, they usually tend to look for like status and let's say income before.
It depends on where
But
they are in
again,
their cycle.
honestly-
If a woman is ovulating and she's at that time in a month,
Oh, boy, what?
just being a sexy motherfucker is enough.
You video
from
canceled.
marriage.
That is.
You're-
wait,
you're
what?
talking
about
That
more
video
sexual
is canceled.
Being a
That's
sexy
really
motherfucker,
wrong.
being a sexy
Yeah,
motherfucker is enough if you catch her at that time in a month.
Listen, you
Now-
hear the bickering? That boy talking some
Hold on,
facts.
That is
hold
a
on,
wrong
hold on, hold on.
statement,
But I will say this: when I first saw the two of you, how much money you made wasn't even in the conversation.
company,
Yeah.
That
okay.
was
We're just
nowhere.
saying.
That was not. It wasn't in one cell or molecule in my body that I consider what your income is, right?
Facts.
But the initial attraction obviously is physical, and then it's just a matter of everything else determines how far will I go with this person. So as men, it starts off with, would you smash or not? That's what it starts off with for men. And it's like based on the looks, yeah, I'd smash. I saw the front, I saw the back, I see the side, I'd smash. I spoke to her, okay,
Not so much.
I'd actually go out with her, I'd hang out with her and also smash. And then you get to know her, it's like, okay, fuck, I'd smash, I'd date her, you see what I mean? So it's just
Okay, so
it's
why-
just where's the limitation is the point. First is the beauty, that's the qualifier, and then everything else
You're about
determines the
to explode.
limitation.
No. So why was the question when you asked, are guys initial, like the first thing they think of looks? So why didn't you ask the same question for girls? Because the first thing I look for, and I'm not saying it
Either.
away,
You jump in-
any
you jump
way.
in the
Oh,
question list.
I'm sorry, but the first thing I definitely look at. If anybody says personality, that's once you start getting to know someone. Because the
yeah, it
person
takes
that's gonna
time.
attract you to someone
we got
is
hand
looks.
claps.
Okay, but would you agree on this? Hold on.
Like, if
Hold
you're-
on.
We got periods, we got hand claps.
Oh my
Hold on.
God.
I got it right here. I got it right here. New question to add to the list. Would you agree, true or false, that the getting to know personality starts after the sex has been had?
Wait, repeat the question. I'm taking no. What'd you say?
Would you agree that getting to know the true personality of someone starts after the sex?
Absolutely.
No, definitely not. Definitely. I think we also talked about whatever starts as sex, I think kind of just ends up being sex.
No, that's
Not always, nobody, but there's always that, it's 90% and the 10% is, yeah, couples that, but whatever starts as sex ends up being, if it's not, it's just, what's that word? Oh my, like lust. Like it's lust over love. Like lust, like you fuck the person. So when you guys fight, yeah, you're not talking to each other, but then you guys fuck, all right, everything's fine. You get me? Like that's, fuck no, that's definitely not how it's gonna work around here.
No,
Like,
that sounds like just the
if
chemistry
I-
was too
No,
strong
no,
for you to
no,
handle
no,
it.
no,
That's what it sounds like to
nah,
me.
boy.
If I don't enjoy your quality, like we're sitting here and we can have a conversation, I won't want to have sex with you. I don't care how attractive you are.
Right, but how
There
many?
is no
But how many
genuine
guys?
connection.
Hold on. But how many guys did you wait to have sex with them? You got to know them. And after the sex, you were like, what the fuck did I just do? What the? How much time did I just
Next
waste?
question.
Like, how much time did I waste on this dude?
If I'm being
Because it's
honest,
happened,
I'm like,
right? No. Be honest. It's happened though, right? It's happened. It's happened.
okay, but it happens if
Be
you're out at
honest,
the
it's
club,
happened,
too
though.
many drinks, and then okay, this is over. But if it's a guy, like I just met you, I had a couple wines.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
like,
about
if you're
you
gonna
were
have
going out with this guy for a while. Like
If you're gonna have sex
you went on a
the
few
first
dates and all.
night-
No, not first. Not talking about it took a while. Maybe you waited a month. You're going out. You're talking. You spent all this investment, and then after the sex, you were like,
If we've talked for a month and I don't like your personality and I think you're cringy and
"No,
I
you
just think
did. You did. You liked all of that, but the sex was garbage." That's what I'm trying to
Yeah, I'm
say.
saying, like, if you
Oh,
talk to someone,
then-
you
Yeah,
vibe with
after the
them,
sex,
and then
you were like,
have
what the
sex and
fuck?
it's like, fuck.
Oh,
That's a, you know, it's a bad one.
Then-
That's a bad
Yeah.
one.
if
And
we
sex is
can,
really important.
if we can agree
maybe the
that
first
we
time,
vibe
no.
on a friendship type of level and we can be friends.
Yeah,
We can just go.
Oh,
we
you
can
get
just go.
friend zone
We
if-
can just we
if
go
the
for your
D
friends
is
over
whack.
after the sex.
If not,
If the D
then
is
we
whack.
can go our ways.
But
Hey, yo,
Friends
you know what
to
you
each other,
do? You
whatever
know what
we
you
did.
do? This is what you do. whenever he starts asking for nudes and shit, he'd be like, "Papi, send me a video of your last sex."
Yeah, last time. Let's see what she's
So you
looking
can-
at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
show me what you did. Show me how you work.
I think I'll give it
Okay.
2 tries before I just come to the conclusion like something.
Okay,
You
that's,
give second
No,
chance.
because if like sometimes the first
Maybe he's
time
having a bad
you
day.
guys don't know. Yeah, maybe he's not even. You know, like you guys don't know
Fuck
each
that,
other's
it's downhill.
body.
After the first time,
Or,
it's
like,
downhill
no,
for
if you're
me.
like texting me and you're talking about like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then the time comes and you're horrible, then that's just you.
So you
Like-
agree? You
Wait,
get
ooh,
you
Like,
get
we
second.
don't know, bro.
I feel like the second
Who shit
time
talks
you would
before
have to
sex?
put
A lot
on
of
the
people
you get-
sometimes
you get
know
second
they'll
chances.
get
I
excited.
don't know. I feel like you have to put on the performance
Oh,
of
so-
your life.
Yeah,
for me to
for
give
the
you a
first- yeah,
second
no,
time and for
no.
it to be like changing my
No,
mind.
no.
If
If
the
it's
first time is
horrible,
I'm
you-
going
so
yeah,
you
we're
do
like
give a
total
second
opposites
chance.
right now.
if he is a very cool person
Oh, God.
with a lot of knowledge
So-
and
so
I'm
you're more
learning a lot
flexible
from.
than-
I
see
feel
this.
like I'll give it a
The pillow
second
talk gotta
chance.
be good.
It depends how bad the first time was. If he did something that completely turned me off, then hell no. But now if it was something that like it was just maybe you
Like,
guys weren't
maybe
just
he
too
was
comfortable.
nervous,
It was like a
you
little
know.
awkward. I'll give it a second chance. Oh yeah, like. But after the second chance, nah.
That sounds
Here-
generous
here's
to
the-
me.
Here's the thing.
After the second
I
chance,
have to
no.
leave now.
Oh,
So
shit.
whatever's the last closing ending
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
we have
yeah.
to do right now.
Open that for the longest. I've been telling you so we can get to these questions.
You
All
still
right,
have
so
question
no,
for
give the whatever's the last question because I had to leave 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
6
nigga, I
minutes
can't
ago.
read and hear
Oh
you
no,
at the
no,
same
yeah,
time. I'm ambidextrous. Oh, I asked you about. Hold on, you didn't answer. Do you prefer some of a high quality man's time or all of a low quality man's time? Rich and busy or broke and available?
Neither. To be honest, neither.
But you gotta pick one.
Nah, if you're gonna be rich, you gotta have time for me regardless.
No,
So it's not
then
like
how
if
would
you're
you be
rich,
rich?
nah.
No, you have
you
to-
gotta
that's
be
what I'm
rich making
Hold
money
on,
moves,
hold
but
on.
if you're gonna be taking me on a date, you're
I
not gonna be like,
said-
I have to leave
I
20
said
minutes
some-
from now
I
to
had
go bust
some-
some money.
I said some
Some
of a high quality
Like you can
man's
take you on
time.
a
Right,
date
there's
like
some.
once a week.
Some of a
They just ain't fucking with low quality niggas. Is what it sound like to me.
Oh my god,
Okay.
we probably
Yo,
sound
you
so
only, you know
bad
one
right
thing
now,
I learned
guys.
about you? You only listen to half of a question.
I know, I
Like
do.
you hear literally whatever the
Guys,
fuck
you
you
guys are
want to
talking
hear,
to me
bro.
when we're like, you know.
No, you guys.
Okay.
That's
hold
the
on.
weird.
Hold on. Next question.
You're lit.
All right. What are the 3 most important qualities that women possess to men? What are we looking for the most? Our top 3.
That women possess.
Like, what do we want from y'all? Top 3 things.
I feel like you guys look for knowledge.
No,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
let
Sorry.
us-
Okay.
I just tasted bullshit in my mouth. Sorry.
Okay, for looks, knowledge, like you want to see a girl looks good. Now, like, what's in her head? Like, what can this girl put me on to? And after that, maybe for loyalty, because you don't want a girl that's out there fucking with every nigga
Okay.
that they see.
You got 1 so far.
So looks, knowledge, and loyalty.
Hello, it's
She got two.
everybody's
She got two.
opinion.
We got 2. We got 2, but okay.